K and double G.
Hello, man. Welcome to Lemme Kick My shit with Pearl, Pearl, and friends. Yup, on a Tuesday night. Recording this shit, recording live. I think Yana gonna come in. I need to text her to see what's what.
I just fucked your bitch off looks, I ain't had to spend no check. Dope money coming in like scammers, I got Wi-Fi on my neck. Ain't even bring it right, so you can't never give respect. These niggas always broke, these niggas ain't never had no check.
Told her, bitch, this ain't no movie. I used to told her Uzi, throw that swizzle on that fizzle. I sprizzle like young nudie.
Hey, Yana, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Man, much. I'm on here going off. I'm rambling about that motherfucker that went and shot them folks in Buffalo. I got a problem with the way they handle him. Like, I don't like, they lock him, they caught him and shit. That shit be good, but every time they catch them, it's a peaceful situation when they lock them up.
Right.
But they fucking niggas ass up, and I said I don't care if they white, black, purple, or brown. I think whoever get caught in a situation, they need to line them motherfuckers up and spray them like they chose. That boy woke up that morning and decided he want to kill black folk.
Yeah, he needs to go.
But at 8 o'clock tonight, he gonna get a snack.
If you go cheat just cause they extra big, watch you sleep on the drawers, I bet the kid ain't trying to be mad, what you gonna get litty? A good friend of mine, Pain, brought us together, still service time. Free Pat, he ain't gangster, but no, he's super slime.
Big ass bully. Big ass bully.
We out here with buckshot. We was trying to some holes in folks.
Right. And then the nigga, I watched him. It was a black man laying down. He walked behind the black man and got down, hit him from the back of the head. Wow, he was already down. So that would make me say he woke up that morning. He went to hunt black folk.
He literally said that though. He said it.
Oh, he said it.
Oh yeah, he said he woke up to his whole purpose was to kill black people because he wanted to save the white race.
Oh, that's what he was doing. He was saving the white race. Nigga.
Oh yeah.
You stupid ass dumb ass white boy. You think you saving the white race by you. He killed a few white people too, didn't he? I think.
I don't know. I try not to watch the news because stuff like that.
Yeah, it got me.
Watch the news because stuff like that is traumatizing. So.
Yeah, it got me fired up.
They'll get a few of their own.
Yeah, he did. He shot that little girl, man. He shot that baby, man. That little girl. I know it was a little girl because they don't want to get the baby. He shot that little girl that was fucked up. But see what's gonna happen? I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. The same thing happened to that Jeffrey Dahmer motherfucker. See, they be locked up for a long time, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 40 years. Shit be good. Somebody gonna find out and somebody gonna catch his motherfucking ass and they gonna beat him, they gonna do him bad. Them the ones that,
Well, yeah, because, Jeffrey might have been in jail about 5 years when they got him. Was that long?
He was mopping, I think.
And then the white boy, the one who, Dylan Roof, or whatever his name was, he got beat up in prison too.
Really?
The one who went to church and shot up them fucking South Carolina.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they ain't playing.
Hey, I don't advocate violence, but I tell you what, any nigga in prison, y'all looking at this, or any white boy, anybody, if a motherfucker do something to some babies, man, y'all need to take care of them. I mean, even if a nigga get locked up fucking a baby, fuck his ass up. But definitely, yeah, I that shit disgusts me, man. Just people that wake up. Like, my thing is, I say about, okay, the boy that did this, he want to wake up. I wonder what make him, he say he want to help the white race. That shit, that pissed me off. That's the dumbest shit I've heard in my life. Yeah. So he don't really got nothing against me because he just, I don't understand that. Well, hold up, what do you mean by, does anyone know what he mean by helping the white? What is he fucking talking about?
So I think that they are afraid of becoming extinct. And they're afraid of becoming a minority, which in real life they already are. So I guess in his mind, if he kill up the black people, then that's gonna put them, you know, back up to where they were.
Man, if
But
y'all
they
need to worry
already
about anybody, y'all need to worry about them goddamn Mexicans, man. They goddamn fought two to a house. They fought two people to a house, man. You know, that shit, I think that's a cop out. What? That was in Buffalo, New York. So I wonder is that a federal crime?
If it's a hate crime, yeah.
Okay, so
he's a hate crime, which he should be.
He's going to the federal penitentiary, so he's gonna end up somewhere. I know. I just hope because you never know where they go. But I hope he end up somewhere like Philadelphia or some shit like that.
But now we ain't gotta tell nobody. Baby girl, baby, yeah, she know she a 10. Baby girl, baby, yeah, she know she a 10. Baby, pull up in the Benz. She ain't worried about it, she not let her lens. Cartier bracelet, yeah, ooh, she a 10. Everything she do, you know she gon' win. Bank account loaded, it loaded with ends. Bank account loaded, it loaded with ends. Friends, yeah. She got one, but tonight I fuck her like her man, yeah. I know just what she like, so I'ma throw these bands, yeah. I'm all up in
There's a bunch of niggas like they gonna get him. His ass got. Hey, so did you hear about the lady in Fulton County that I ain't heard how they caught her yet? This a lady in the Fulton County jail. She bringing dope and shit in the jail. She smoked a blunt or something before she went in, and they had to check them and shit. Right. So they say they checked and say the bitch dropped the shit and took out running, but there's a bunch of reefer. You ain't heard about that?
Yeah.
Man, that was big news. Hold on 1 second. Let me go get my. I got some questions for you. How was the concert? The concert was good.
Oh man, we jam hard. First of all, most of the people there were like 40 and up anyway. But you know that's the generation.
Oh, that's dope.
There was some old heads in there. And
hold that, because I want to hit it. I've been waiting on this.
Why you ain't twerking? Slurpy, slurpy. Slurpy, slurpy. Slurpy, slurpy. Slurpy, slurpy. Your body perfect. Why you ain't twerking? Your body perfect. Why you ain't twerking? Slurpy, slurpy. Slurpy, slurpy. Slurpy, slurpy. Slurpy, slurpy. I love my son.
Let me get my little bottle together. Hold on. Yes, sir. Oh shit, the regulator.
Yeah, and they did all their hits and whatnot.
Right. So y'all, who you went with? It was you and your husband. That's dope. So let me ask you this: did it feel like the concerts back in the days that we would go to? Did it feel something like that, or was it?
It did. Everybody was up out of their seat. And it's funny because I saw more women crip walking than I did dudes. But
shit.
Yeah, you could tell the people that were from LA because they came representing.
They was deep.
Yeah, they was in there. And it was more women crip walking than it was dudes. And Snoop had, he had girls on the pole.
Oh.
And so, but they not strippers. These are like, so let me back up. So back in the day, from 2014 through 2017, I think, I used to take pole dance classes at Dance 411. So one of the girls that was there, that was on the pole, she used to pole with me. I was like, that's one of my poles. So after a while, I started watching her more than I was watching the damn show because she was getting it. Because them pole tricks ain't for the weak.
Okay.
But yeah, the show was awesome. Like, I had never seen Snoop before. And the funny part about it is, when we saw that the tickets that he was coming, I had literally just said that I had never seen him live before. So when the tickets became available, I was like, oh, we got to go to this here.
That's dope. Was it real expensive? Was it like Jay-Z and Beyonce tickets?
No.
Okay. No,
because we were on the floor, and for both of our tickets, I think we paid like $357 for the two to be on the floor.
Oh, that's not bad at all to see. I would have paid that for one ticket. That's hard.
Yeah, it was nice, and they didn't do all that extra talking. They was in there smoking on the stage.
Was anybody smoking in the stands and shit?
Yeah, they were. Like the people in front of us, people next to us, and people behind us were smoking.
So I bet the people on the floor probably could smoke, but the people up probably couldn't. But I don't know though. I would be. We smoke everywhere we go, but I would be scared though.
And my husband was too. And I mean, and every time we go to a concert at State Farm, he'll say that. And as soon as the lights go off, folks be blazing up every time.
But see, he's smart though. It's just we got too much to lose. Like for some bullshit like that where you could just smoke at. It's funny you say that. I'm I got my sports shit up and running, man, with the kids and shit. And one of the things that we're gonna do is we're not gonna when we play, especially when we play home. Ain't nobody gonna get out their cars and smell weed and shit. I don't want nobody drinking, smoking, or none of that around these kids, and that's what's going on. There's a lot of that.
Yeah,
so I'm trying to change. So because I feel like we can wait till we get home.
Yeah.
So
it ain't that serious.
Stay firm, but at a park though, if it's a park concert like that at Chastain,
you outside because they can't tell who's doing what outside, and they really in State Farm they weren't really tripping. Like I was standing up in my chair. Cause I can't see.
Right.
They made me get down, and I'm just like, you got 3 rows of folks smoking, and you worried about me standing in this damn chair.
Yeah, I can imagine. I bet you turned the fuck up though, cause
I tried till they made me get out my chair.
Yeah,
that messed with me, y'all. Cause see, when we went to see Diddy back in 2016, and I stood in my chair then, cause we were on the floor.
Right.
And so I was like, yeah, I already know I'm going to stand on the floor because I can't see. Folks going to be standing in front of me. But they made me get down. So I kind of, I had to pivot a little bit and move a little bit so I could see in between people or watch the screen or whatever. But I still had a good time.
Yeah, that's that concert shit.
Yeah.
Who else did he bring with him?
So, him, Ice Cube, Too Short, and E40 got a little group they call Mount Westmore.
Okay.
So that's what it was. It was like the Mount Westmore. So they only got 2 songs. So, when they would get ready to come out, they showed a video of one of their songs called Bad Motherfucker. And then they did, I can't think of what the name of the second song is, but the shit hard. And so they alternated doing their hits. Like Too Short opened up with Blow the Whistle because he knew that was going to get the crowd popping.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then, they just alternated. Like I think Too Short and E40 was always like the first 2, and then Ice Cube would do a song and Snoop did a song. It was a pretty good rotation. Like you could tell it was organized. It wasn't a whole stuff on the stage. It wasn't 800 niggas on the stage. It wasn't before them 4.
They're dope.
They had a picnic table and they had some thrones. That's all they had on the stage.
They showing them how to do it.
Yeah.
What was the highlight of the night for you?
Just seeing Snoop.
Okay. Yeah, that nigga Snoop a bad motherfucker, man.
I have loved him since Doggy Style, like for real.
Nah, that nigga's like, he don't get enough credit, I think. See, Snoop to me he's a like when the game switched, when the game took a shift, like their music was the music that was being played. I can remember listening to Gin and Juice and I was getting it. And I can remember this one line, like everybody got their cup, but they ain't chipped in. And it just felt so good to be the nigga that didn't like I wasn't the nigga that didn't chip in. You know what I'm saying? It's little shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? Doggy Style was one of the first albums that I heard that I could pretty much play from beginning to end. Most CDs, you got a certain songs that you like, and you'll skip over the other ones. But me and
that's definitely one. That's definitely.
We rode all the way to Tallahassee to go to FAMU, listen to Doggy Style.
Yeah, I can believe that. That shit tough.
Yeah.
And it's still tough.
Yeah. And I was hoping, even though I knew he wasn't gonna do it, I was hoping Ice Cube would do No Vaseline. But I guess out of respect for Eazy-E, he don't do it. But because I don't care what nobody say, and I didn't realize. I always liked the song when the album came out, but I didn't realize how hard that shit was.
Man, that shit's so hard.
Until I saw Straight Outta Compton, and his son, they was like that shit going off.
That was one of the hardest diss rap songs ever.
Yeah, like he went off.
That nigga went up, and it was. I remember us like, and it was what was funny is us niggas in Atlanta, the niggas who was in the street, we wasn't listening to no motherfucking bass music.
No,
we was riding. I was getting money to that shit.
Yeah. I mean, in real life, the bass music was more of a club thing. I think
Yeah.
it was more of a club thing because that's back then they were doing dance battles and all of that stuff. So the
But you
bass
know
music
when that
was
crack came, we weren't in the club. We was in the. I would, I don't know about other niggas. I mean, we did go out, but it was, and when we did, it'd be the whole apartments, and everybody got on starter jackets and can't go.
yeah.
We were about that money, but we was getting. I remember getting money to Too Short, but that NWA shit. But so when they broke up, it was like, damn, who you gonna go with? But me, I was more on that like that black shit. Like I was like on that shit. So I went with Q. I was like shit, cause Q was like radical as fuck. But what he was standing for at the time, if I knew what it was, I would have definitely went with Q.
Yeah.
Because basically what it was, I mean, and then in essence everybody left any goddamn way because of that. So I don't think he was wrong. I'm glad that they could. I wish Cube could have been on the fucking Super Bowl though.
Yeah.
I thought they was doing West Coast, but I guess it was Drake's show though. But Drake should have put NWA on that shit though. I think.
Well, I think I forgot how they said the contract was, but he only did people that that he produced.
Right, Aftermath.
Yeah.
Oh, but then he produced some of the shit for NWA though. I thought he did.
I thought Dr. Dre did all of that. Oh, we all talking about Dr. Dre.
Yeah, we talking about Dre.
I mean, maybe he wasn't available. I don't know.
Yeah, but I thought the Game would be on that shit too, but they didn't let him come. Gang was mad about that shit.
Was he?
Yeah, Gang.
I thought him and 50 had beef, so
that's probably why they didn't do it.
That's what I'm thinking. Because 50 Cent, I don't care what nobody say, he act like a bitch. So that shit, I can hear him. If that nigga come out here, I ain't gonna do it.
I like 50. I will tell you why I like 50.
He petty though. He too old to be that.
No, he is. He don't see. People don't understand. I think he's a boss now. He shouldn't do all that.
That's what I'm saying.
He don't have to troll, and I can see why you say that. But 50 smart as fuck. But I will say this: if he don't change his heart, but I honestly don't believe 50 is a lot like me. I don't think he means you. The things that he went through, you have to be. Yana, a lot of people don't like me. And a lot of people don't like me now even more because I bounce back. Like I bounce back from being fucked up. So niggas really hate that shit. And I'm still the same. So I get what you're saying because that nigga, he gonna like nigga, yeah, he's super arrogant, but he had a fucked up life though. The people did fucked up shit to him.
And I get that, but nigga, you almost 50 now. Like you can't keep using that as an excuse for your bullshit. Like he real petty. He petty as fuck, and then he got a whole son out here that he don't even take care of. You can't
you know what? That type of shit in public. Yeah.
And you okay with it? Like you ain't trying to say that he ain't denying it or none of that. He let it be known he don't have shit to do with him. That's not cute.
I ain't no excuse for that either, especially in this day and time with So I ain't talked to you in a couple of weeks. There's a couple of things I got to talk to you about. This is a good show already. All right, let's talk about the city first. City business and shit. I fuck with Slime them, man. Now let me say this. I got people on both sides of all the bullshit. So I don't fuck with that shit, period. I'm a fan though of I like Lucha shit too. I like music. I love Gunna. I said Thug. I used to tell folks when my daughter put me on Thug years ago, back in 2012, my daughter put me on Thug, and he was going through his thing, like finding his way. And I was like, that nigga there's gonna be a star. But I also said, I never forget this. I said, because I can recognize it. I said, and this one people thought he was gay. People saying, I said, man, that boy goddamn is a fucking animal. I said that young nigga that would do it to a motherfucker. Now I didn't know at the time that he basically took on the whole New Orleans by himself when he was a kid.
Wow.
Old niggas was coming to him, getting him to go do boom, the same shit that these niggas do now. That's where that culture came from. See, Thug was a nigga on the front line when New Orleans tried to take Atlanta over and shit. And he said they came out there with that shit, and they say that boy goddamn. And I know people that confirm that shit. That shit real business. So, but I said this earlier. I think he went through some things. That gang culture is a motherfucker. It's like I'm learning about it because I'm dealing with some kids. I'm trying to help some kids out, and they explaining. And what I've learned is this is where they get their family at. First and foremost, and that's what they treat it like. And a lot of these kids just don't get the love that they need to have as a kid.
Yeah, but you know what? That's always been the case though. Like they all have always said that even when the Bloods and Crips was like popping for real. That's what they always said that was their family.
Yeah, so I want to just put that out there. So even though these kids do bad shit, it's a lot of motherfucking mothers and fathers that are responsible, just as responsible for that shit.
Yeah, because they know who to get. They know exactly who to go after.
Right. So, but what you think about this whole? I
feel like there's a whole lot more important shit that they could be dealing with than this, and them niggas ain't gonna never get out of jail. Them RICO charges ain't nothing to play with. They because all they gonna do is keep stacking and stacking and stacking. They ain't gonna never get out.
If you get off of RICO, you snitched. Huh? If you get off of RICO, you snitched.
Period.
That's the only way you get off. So I don't think neither one of them guys gonna I don't think they'll do that. I think they're just gonna take their time. But here's the thing though. This shit right here is kind of like, okay, that lady, like everybody praising her and shit, but I don't like she beating her chest a little bit too fucking much for my liking.
Yeah, and she playing with fire in real life, like
Yeah.
I mean, let's get 45. That's who you supposed to been going after about them tax records, about the election shit. Get his ass.
I mean, they really made this shit a big deal. I mean, they put it in the news and they, embarrassed that boy. And to be honest, they're making him bigger than what he really is. Like they doing this shit, and that's not fair. That's not because this the type of shit you put on the mafia. The mafia. I don't think this now. Like I said, I'm getting familiar with the gang culture and all that. But even with them, with having they money they got, it's not as organized as the organized crimes are. Crime, right. Like so, I don't like them getting that, and I don't like the fact that they using these fucking lyrics to fuck. I don't like that shit. I don't give a fuck what because I write, and I know being creative, you could be